Welcome to episode 14. How do we view our TV content? In black and white? Of course not. In color? Of course in color, but in color HD. From our TV viewing habit, let's get down to how we do business. Do you sell your brand as a product? Then it's akin to watching TV content in black and white. So I would request you to graduate to selling your brand not as a product but as a service, and finally moving over to selling your brand as an experience. Are there any advantage of selling your brand as an experience? Several. You are able to establish a relationship between your brand and the customer, which you can then encash through charging price premium, cross-selling, greater loyalty displayed towards your brand, and of course the customer speaking good things about you. I see interest, but you wish to know how can you make this transformation happen. Let's take coffee and take its journey when it is sold as a product, as a service, and as an experience. First, coffee as a product. We buy coffee from the market and keep it in our home. Whenever the urge for having coffee is there, we take the coffee, take all the ingredients, make the coffee, and then have it. What is the drawback of the system? That between the time you wanted to have coffee and you actually had it, it required time, and you had to put in ingredients to make it consumption ready and then clean up the mess thereafter. Seeing these pain points, entrepreneurs decided to sell coffee as a service. In this case, kiosks are set up. If you wanted to have coffee, you just walked over, gave the money, you got a cup of coffee. After consumption, you walked away. What was the drawback of the system? The owner who sold you coffee as a service did not engage you in a relationship. So, next time when you wanted to have coffee, you did not come to this specific kiosk, you went to any other kiosk which was conveniently located to you. Seeing this drawback, entrepreneurs started selling coffee as an experience, and Starbucks epitomized it. How do we perceive the world? Through our five senses: smell, sight, sound, taste, and touch. Starbucks decided to assault all these five senses in unison to create pleasurable memories in each of its customers, so that long after the consumption was over, whenever any customer thought of coffee, he would remember Starbucks and come back to the store. This is how Starbucks assaults the five senses of its customer. Smell. As soon as the customer walks in, the aroma of coffee assaults him. Sight. The smile of the barista greets the customer. Sound. The whirling of coffee machine and the greeting of barista is the assault on the sound. Taste. The barista picks up the specific requirement of each customer and personalizes the coffee. No wonder the coffee tastes so much better. Touch. The cutlery, the tray, the seating arrangement all have a rich and luxurious feeling. In the bargain, Starbucks assaulted all the five senses. Result was pleasant memories were created. So when the customer thought of coffee the next time, he invariably came back to Starbucks. I hope you've got a good view into how Starbucks has created pleasant memories in its customers. Now it's your turn to start selling your brand not as a product, not as a service, but as an experience, and see the benefits that accrue to you. We started the new rules of business to make you future ready. We curated every single rule to make sure that it is easily implementable. I hope you are applying these rules in your business. During the course of implementation, should you face any issue, we would be glad to listen to them. Do remember to write to us at and follow us on social media. Next week, I'll be back with yet another episode which will deal with how you can apply the principles of behavioral sciences to unlock value in your organization.